On this week's episode of Gun Dudes, we find out why Tom's gun doesn't work. We also hear a terrible tactical tip from Tom, and we figure out why everything in Tom's life is terrible.
Alright, ready? It's 7 in the morning.
Thank God it's America where someone can get hammered and still make millions.
I gotta go roof a house.
And 3, 2.
Hello and welcome to episode 151.
I am finally back, and this is your weekly Gun Dudes podcast.
That's right, Tommy.
This is the Gun Dudes reunion tour.
Yeah. You know, none of the new stuff, just the greatest hits.
Tom hasn't been here for 8, 10, 12 weeks.
12 weeks or whatever.
Something like that.
Patch coming out. Yeah, it looks really bad right there.
I was telling him.
Let's get a good picture of that. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's
Steve,
pretty
at least the
horrible.
doctor didn't do this and started just picking at it and going,
He's all eating.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm with Carl. I'm thinking it's probably not cancer, but probably just some tumor like the size of a softball growing inside your head.
It's actually bulging out from the skull. There it is.
It's either a tumor or you're normal like the rest of us and probably just losing your hair.
So Tom gives me his gun, and he gives me 50 rounds of Federal factory ammo. And we were actually all out of the reloads
that
we used. But
out of frustration, I kept trying to make them work for me.
But I made some more. They were 124 grain lead round nose bullet with 5.2 grains unique. Now, did we work this load up properly? No. It was just kind of a mid-range load. We just loaded them.
Yeah.
And we went with it. So I went out last night and I bench rested this gun at 15 yards, holding it as still as I possibly could off of a rest. And so here's the first target I got. I got basically a 9-inch group. I could only keep 3 of the shots out of 5 on the piece of paper.
Steve has cancer now.
And this is with the Jack Bauer threaded barrel, silencer ready barrel. And so I'm thinking, wow, that sucks. This Lone Wolf barrel, this thing's in trouble. So now this isn't the exact order I shot the targets, but this is kind of the best order to tell the story. So then
Steve's also videoing this as he talks.
This will be up on the website.
We'll throw this up on the website. So then then here's a target with the stock barrel. So this is the Glock barrel. You can see now I got a 10-inch group. I got 3 shots off paper.
A Lone Wolf barrels, precision barrels. After seeing the stock, bring your groups in 1 inch.
Yeah, I got shots off the paper.
So it can't be the barrel because he's doing it with both.
I can't hit anything. So
you've eliminated the barrel.
I'm like, wow, this is something crazy. So then I grab the box of Federal 115 grain FMJs and I shoot 5 rounds with the Lone Wolf barrel. And I get 3.4 inch group. A little low, a little right, but I got all 5 shots on the paper, right?
Improvement.
15 yards. Huge, huge, huge improvement. I went from a 10-inch group to 3.5-inch group. So then we try it. I think this is the same exact thing. Okay, now another 3.5-inch group. Okay, so 3.5-inch group is what that Lone Wolf barrel will deliver from a rest. And I slap the stock barrel in. Now I drop an inch in my group size. I go to 2.5-inch groups with that stock barrel and the Federal ammo. So I'm like, okay, was that a fluke? Not a fluke. Same thing, 2.4-inch group from a rest at 15 yards, stock barrel, Federal ammo. Then I'm like, all right, now I'm going to pull a fast one on Tom. I'm going to do the old trick where you go up at 3 yards or 2 yards or 1 yard and you tape one target on top of another target and you shoot just like the world's smallest group. And then you throw the top target away because it has all kinds of powder burns on it, right? And you say,
which you should have started with that.
And you say, look, I shot this, 1/4-inch group
at 50 yards.
At 50 yards, and I don't know what your problem is, Tom. The cancer must be really kicking in strong. But look at this. Look at this. This is an 1.5-inch group at 3 yards. Now I'm standing at 4 yards, but I figure my arms or the muzzle's about 3 yards from the target. Look at that. There's 5 shots. You might think that's a good group. Well, that would be a great group at 15 yards.
Yeah.
But it's a really horrible group at 3 yards.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, what is going on? Am I pulling the trigger wrong? Okay, so here's my group with the factory ammo at 3 yards.
Again at 3 yards.
Well, 4 of the bullets went in the same hole. And I pulled one of them a little low and left. Actually, I don't think I pulled that. That may have actually just been, I don't remember pulling one.
They all look
not
kind
a
of low,
called
though.
flyer.
They all look
Well,
low.
in every single one of these, I'm shooting what's called a 6 o'clock hold, which means I'm lining the top of the sights up right with the bottom of the bowl, because I find that's the most consistent way to aim at a bullseye type target. If you aim across the center, you have black on black, and you can't really tell. Well, it's a little more difficult to tell where the middle is, but I can always tell when I just kiss the top of the sights
Yeah.
to the bottom of the bowl. So if these groups look a little low, well, they should, because
Okay.
that's the aiming point there.